So for today's practice, I am using socks. These socks are by Great Soles. They have a sticky bottom, and then the top is just like a regular sock, and it's a split toe design, so you can kind of move your toes a little bit more, which is really nice. If you have a pair of those, I recommend wearing them because we're going to start with a yoga sequence to just warm up a little bit, and then we're going to work on a zombie press headstand. So come into a standing position. Bring the big toe mounds together. Lift your toes, spread them as much as you can, and then put them down on the ground. Roll your shoulders back. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Then exhale fully through your mouth. On your next inhale, lift your arms up overhead. Open up your eyes. You're going to bend the left arm, reaching the left hand back behind you. So I'll just turn so you can see better. You can take your right hand and bring it back behind. Maybe grab hold, or maybe use a yoga strap or a belt or a tie to bring the hands together. So now we just want to focus on opening up the shoulders, the arms. Then we'll take it over to the other side. On your next inhale, release. Come into Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a deep breath in, lift the arms up overhead, look up, hands pressed together. Exhale, melt forward. Forward fold, first one of the day, so it's okay to bend your knees. As you inhale, halfway lift, hands can be on the ground or on the shins, depending on how tight you are. As you exhale, plant the hands down, step or jump back into plank pose. Fingers are spread, pressing into the fingertips. On the next inhale, come down for chaturanga, lower all the way down. As you inhale, peel the chest up off the mat. As you exhale, melt forward. Then curl the toes, activate the core, lift up, downward facing dog. Reach your heels down towards the ground, but don't worry if they don't get there. Press the mat away for long armpits. Spread the fingers and press especially into the fingertips. As you inhale, lift the right leg as high as you can. As you exhale, step the foot to the front of the mat. And as you inhale, rise up for high lunge. We want to have the right knee directly above the right ankle or slightly behind, pressing out of the bottom of the left foot. So the left leg is really activated. Shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Bring your hands to your heart. On your next inhale, lift your arms up overhead. We're going to take warrior one. So bringing the whole left foot on the ground. Left foot's 45 degrees. Then interlace the fingers behind your back. Press your palms together. Reach the torso forward. Let the head go if that's okay for your neck. And bring the arms up overhead. Bring the shoulders away from your ears. Breathe here. One more breath in and out. And as you inhale, rise up. Go through your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. When you're in downward facing dog, spin your inner thighs up towards the sky. Take your gaze towards your navel and continue to press the ground away from you. As you inhale, lift your left leg as high as you can, spread the toes. As you exhale, step the foot to the front of the mat. And rise up for high lunge. Left knee directly above left ankle or slightly behind, pressing out of the bottom of the right foot So your right leg is engaged. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Take your gaze eye level. Activate your arms. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, take warrior one. So bring the whole right foot down to the ground. Right foot's 45 degrees, hips are facing forward. Interlace your fingers behind your back, press your palms together. Then reach your torso forward. Let your head go, lift the arms, lift the shoulders away from the ears. Press into the outer edge of the right foot. As you inhale, rise up. As you exhale, go through your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. On your next inhale, come onto your forearms. So this is Dolphin Pose. It's basically like downward facing dog, but on your forearms. Continue to press the mat away with your forearms. And then come onto your knees. Take child's pose. As you inhale, rise up. And just watch me for a sec. So we're going to practice a zombie press up. Before you do this, make sure that you know how to get into headstand and that you have a pretty solid headstand. Just to go over headstand really quickly, we want to start by making sure that we're grabbing opposite arms. So really the outside of the arms, don't just grab like here. Grab the outside of the arms and put your arms down. Then take your hands out in front of you, interlace the fingers. Before you do that, take your right hand, bring your palm to your eyebrows, where your eyebrows start, and then press your fingers down until you find where the middle finger ends. Tap there. That part of your head is where you want on the ground. So bring the head down. And then already begin to press into the arms. And when you do that, you'll notice that you have the sensation of a round in the upper back. Do that, lift, walk forward. And then maybe lift one leg or pike up. And when you're ready to come down, come out the same way you went in. And go directly into child's pose. If you rise up too quickly, the blood can come rushing to your head. You might feel kind of dizzy. So I recommend always just going right into child's pose. So that's headstand. To do the zombie press, we're going to start laying down. Start laying down, then bring your forearms down onto the ground. Grab opposite arms, just as we did in headstand a second ago. Interlace the fingers and begin to press into the forearms already. When you're ready, bring the head down and begin to pull yourself forward. So you kind of have to like pull yourself forward like this. Find just some sort of movement there. So bring the head down, pull yourself forward. And you need to drag your feet. When you're ready, slowly come down. And go directly into child's pose. So when you drag your feet up,
you're using the tops of your feet, like the tops of your toes are dragging on the ground. And that's why I like using socks when I'm practicing. But it is nice to have the sticky side of the bottom of the sock for when you're warming up and doing the rest of your practice. So I'll show it again. I'm going to begin laying down. Grab opposite arms. Interlace the fingers. And begin to press already into the ground to like kind of pull yourself forward. To lift up the legs, you need to engage your core and press into the tops of your toes, just like you do for upward facing dog. So doing all those things, bringing the head down, and then sliding on the tops of the feet, and then lifting up. Continuing to press into the ground with your forearms, activating your arms, your upper body strength. When you're ready, gently release. And go right into child's pose. I hope that was helpful to you guys. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.